Hello guys, welcome back to another Genshin video. So Genshin Impact 2.4 is coming out pretty soon. So I'm going to tell you guys what you need to do to prepare for the next update so you can get your resin ready and use your materials as soon as you can to get the stuff that you actually want. Because there is a good amount of new stuff coming in the next update, so if you do want to farm out stuff early and save up your resin and prepare, then watch this video and I'll show you guys how to prepare for the next update. So yeah, let's get right on to it. Now the first thing I want to talk about is actually going to your Serenity part and getting your Transient Resin from Tubby. If you go down to Realm Depot, and on the first tab, if you do have it unlocked, you can buy Transient Resin for 1,200 currency, and it will replenish 60 original resin, but will automatically disappear after a period of time. So if you go ahead and buy that real quick, now you have Transient Resin ready, and you can prepare for the next update automatically. Also, on the day before the update, you will want to condense your resin. I know people condense your resin already pretty much every day, but if you do want to save up a lot of resin, you can get that Transient Resin, and then you can condense your resin, wait for the next day, have full resin, and then you can have so much resin to farm out the new boss for Shenhe, because she's going to have a new ascension material from the new boss that's going to come in Economia when it comes out. So that's 380 resin right when the update comes out if you prepare all of this. So that's a huge amount of resin to farm out and use on any new stuff you want to. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the Sakura Tree. The Sakura Tree is actually going to get its level increased to 50 from 40 with the next update. Because as you can see, if we try to offer any sigils, it will say you have reached the maximum sacred favor. But if you go down to rewards, it will actually be increased all the way down to 50, which is the maximum level for the Sakura Tree. And then after you hit max level, you'll be able to go to the gem shop all the way in Inazuma to trade any extra electro sigils you may have, which the gem shop is located right over here in Inazuma. If you try to talk to him before the update, he'll basically just tell you that he's out of stock for everything and he doesn't have what you need. Now Mondstadt and Liyue both have shops exactly like these to turn in sigils for their region, so I can assume the shop is going to be pretty similar to each other, with tons of upgrade materials for characters, weapon ascension materials, and then billets. It's not going to have any traveler constellations because we already have max constellations from the Statue of the Seven there, but it will be another way to get even more and more so you can trade in your electro sigils and hopefully have a little bit more cash in your pocket. Next thing you can do to prepare for the next update is do all of these events. The Energy Amplifier event has a lot of free Primogems for you to grab throughout this entire thing, so make sure you do all of this before you go. And if you do any first clears on these domains, you get even more Primogems. And if you attain these high scores, you get way more Mystic Enhancement Ores and XP books. So I highly recommend you try to finish all the events before they go away. Try to log on and get the Marvelous Merchandise boxes, and hopefully you've gotten enough to get the Mega Box of Marvels, because it gets 100 Primogems, 50,000 more, 3 Heroes Wits, and 6 Mystic Enhancement Ores. Also, don't forget about these 2 trials right here, because the Ether trial give you 20 Primogems and some Ascension materials for him. This one doesn't give you any Primogems, but it does give some XP and some more Ascension materials for Goro as well. Now the final thing I want to talk about is getting prepared for all the new characters and reruns happening on this update. As many of you guys know, Zhao, Zhongli, and Ganyu will be getting the reruns, and also new characters Shenhe and Yujin will be showing up as well. Now Zhongli has super strong shields that can keep you alive for so long, so if you are preparing to get Zhongli, I'm going to pop on screen all the Ascension materials and stuff you need to level up your Zhongli's talents and ascend them. All of these things I'm showing you are from World of Teyvat on Twitter and Instagram, so if you want to follow them to keep up with more Ascension material stuff with the characters, make sure you check them out, because I know I was not going to make these. So make sure you check them out, but basically, to ascend Zhongli, you need slime materials, you need basalt pillars from the Geo Hypostasis, and you need core lapis. And then there's the talents are the prophecies of gold, materials from child, more slime materials, and of course 3 crowns if you are trying to triple crown them. So make sure you farm out all these materials before Zhongli appears, and then you'll be able to level them up as fast as you can whenever you want. Next is actually Ganyu. This picture is also from the World of Teyvat's Twitter, so make sure you check them out. Basically, you're going to need a whole bunch of Whopper Flower materials to level up your Ganyu, and you'll also need the Frost Cores from the Cryo Hypostasis to ascend it. She also requires Scented Flowers from Liyue, I think those are the Genshin. She also requires the Guide to Diligence books to level up her talents. And if we take a look all the way down here, The Qingchen flowers are found in the heights of some forests, recommendation places to find them frequently are found in Jade Forest and Guyan Stone Forest. So look in those areas in Liyue to find the flowers more frequently, and they should be around this area right here and Jade Forest right here. And here are also Zhao's materials. You'll need the animal crystals to ascend them, of course. He'll also acquire some slime materials to level him up as well. He requires the same flowers that Ganyu also has, so if you're getting Ganyu and Zhao, you might be a little low on these flowers. He also acquires the materials from the Primal Geobishop all the way in Liyue over here, so you might have to do a little walking to get here and do that over and over again to be able to ascend your Zhao. He also acquires the Prosperity Liyue books to level up his talents. He requires another material from Child, which is the weekly boss in Liyue, more slime materials to level up his talents, and 3 crowns if you're putting on triple crowning him. So those are the materials for the Re1 characters. The new character Shenhe also has a lot of materials that you will need to farm. I will show that on screen right now. She actually uses the same flowers as Ganyu and Zhao, so people are going to be starving for these flowers. But then she also uses the Whopper Flower materials to level her up, and she requires the Cryo Crystals to level her up as well. I don't think they released the stuff needed to level up her talents, but I know they did release the Ascension materials, so we don't know the talents at this moment. But yeah, that's basically all to prepare for the next big update. I hope you guys are excited because this is actually a huge update with a lot of stuff, surprisingly. And a lot of quality of life changes that will hopefully make this game a lot easier to deal with. But yeah, that's basically all for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.